Ever wondered why COVID-19 mutates so fast and why we need vaccines? Well, to answer that, we need to delve into the mysterious world of viruses. Imagine viruses as tiny biological entities. They invade host cells and hijack their machinery to replicate. Now this replication process isn't flawless, it's like making a photocopy of a photocopy again and again. Each time small errors creep in. These errors or changes in the genetic material of the virus are what we call mutations. Now let's talk about the infamous SARS-CoV-2, the virus causing COVID-19. It belongs to a group of viruses known as RNA viruses. RNA viruses are notorious for mutating more frequently than their counterparts, the DNA viruses. The reason? It all boils down to the enzyme responsible for replicating the virus, called RNA polymerase. Think of RNA polymerase as a typing machine for the virus. But this machine lacks a crucial feature, a spell checker. In contrast, the DNA polymerase, the typing machine for DNA viruses, comes with a built-in spell checker. It can catch and correct errors during the replication process. But without this proofreading mechanism, the RNA polymerase is prone to making mistakes, leading to more mutations. In addition to this, the SARS-CoV-2 virus replicates at a high rate within the human body. This rapid replication process is like running the typing machine on overdrive. The faster it types, the more errors it makes and the more mutations occur. So, the nature of the virus being an RNA virus along with the high replication rate contribute to the frequent mutations we observe in SARS-CoV-2. It's a constant game of adaptation and evolution with the virus changing its genetic code to survive and thrive. So the virus's nature and its replication process contribute to its rapid mutation. This constant change is why it's so crucial for us to stay ahead of the game with vaccines and ongoing research, but we'll delve deeper into that in the next scenes. Stay tuned. But what factors contribute to the rapid mutation of SARS-CoV-2? Well, let's dive into this intriguing subject. Firstly, the very nature of SARS-CoV-2 as an RNA virus plays a significant role. RNA viruses tend to mutate more often than their DNA counterparts. It's all because of the enzyme called RNA polymerase, which is tasked with replicating the viral genome. Unlike DNA polymerase, it lacks any proofreading mechanisms, so mistakes can slip through the net during replication, leading to mutations. Next, consider the high replication rate of SARS-CoV-2. Once inside the human body, this virus reproduces at a rapid pace, using our own cells as factories. The more copies it makes, the higher the chances of errors occurring during the replication process. And these errors, you guessed it, lead to more mutations. Then we have selective pressure. This is the force exerted by the host's immune response or the presence of antiviral drugs, which pushes the virus to adapt for survival. Any mutations that help the virus evade the immune system or resist antiviral treatments are more likely to stick around. The size of the host population also matters. The more individuals infected, the more opportunities the virus has to mutate. With millions of people worldwide infected with SARS-CoV-2, it's no wonder we're seeing a variety of new variants springing up. Lastly, we can't overlook the role of zoonotic transmission. SARS-CoV-2 is believed to have originally come from animals before adapting to humans. This jump across species may have introduced additional genetic diversity into the virus, further enhancing its ability to mutate. Therefore, these factors make the virus more prone to mutate. It's a complex interplay of viral characteristics, host-virus interactions, and environmental pressures. But understanding this process is key to staying one step ahead in our ongoing battle against SARS-CoV-2 and its ever-changing forms. What happens when new variants of the virus emerge? Well, when new variants of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, appear, they can significantly alter the virus's behavior. These alterations can influence how easily the virus spreads, how severe the resulting illness is, and even the effectiveness of our vaccines. Let's break it down a bit. First, the transmissibility. A new variant might have changes that allow it to spread more easily between people. This could lead to more cases of COVID-19, potentially overwhelming healthcare systems, and causing more illness and death. Next, the severity of the disease. Some variants might lead to more severe illness than others. This means that people infected with these variants might be more likely to need hospital care or even intensive care, which can also put additional strain on healthcare systems. And then there's vaccine efficacy. This is a big one. We've all heard how vaccines have been our best tool in the fight against COVID-19, but new variants could potentially reduce the effectiveness of these vaccines. This doesn't mean that vaccines will stop working entirely, but their ability to prevent infection or severe illness might be reduced. That's why it's so crucial to monitor and study these new variants. Scientists around the world are working tirelessly to understand these variants and their impact on public health. This information is vital for adjusting our preventive measures like wearing masks and social distancing, and for adapting our vaccination strategies. So, new variants of SARS-CoV-2 aren't just a scientific curiosity, they have real, tangible impacts on our lives and our health. They can change the way the virus behaves, and that can change the way we need to respond to it. But there's hope. Even as new variants emerge, we're learning more and more about this virus every day. And with each new piece of information, we're better able to fight back and protect ourselves and our communities. New variants can potentially change the game, making it crucial to keep an eye on them. Why do we need vaccines for a mutating virus? It's a question we're all asking during this COVID-19 pandemic. Vaccines are crucial to controlling the virus spread and lessening the effects of new variants. They teach our immune system to identify and fight the virus, preparing us for future attacks even if the virus mutates. Like studying for a test. The more you practice, the better you'll do, even if the questions alter a bit. Vaccines also reduce disease severity. So if a vaccinated person gets a new variant, their symptoms won't be as bad. This eases the load on healthcare systems and saves lives. And the effectiveness of vaccines against new variants? While it might vary, they're generally still quite effective. Even if less effective against a specific variant, they can still offer significant protection against severe illness and hospital stays. Vaccines also help limit the virus spread. The more people are vaccinated, the harder it is for the virus to find new people to infect, helping to stop the outbreak. This is called herd immunity. So, even if the virus can mutate, vaccines are still a powerful tool we have. They show human creativity and our ability to adjust during tough times. To sum up, even if the virus changes its stripes, we're still determined. Vaccines are our top defense against the virus, regardless of how it mutates. What can we do to stay ahead of this mutating virus? The answer lies in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. The importance of ongoing research cannot be overstated in our battle against SARS-CoV-2. It's akin to a never-ending chess game, where the virus makes a move and we respond, always trying to stay one step ahead. Research isn't just about understanding the virus better, it's about learning how to outsmart it. From epidemiologists tracking the path of the virus to biochemists studying its genetic makeup, every piece of information brings us closer to understanding how to control its spread. We also need to adapt our public health strategies based on the latest findings, making sure we're always ready for the virus's next move. Surveillance efforts are crucial in keeping tabs on the virus's evolution. By closely monitoring the emergence of new variants, we can detect changes that might affect the virus's transmissibility, severity, or vaccine efficacy. This information is vital in informing our response and ensuring we're not caught off guard. The research also plays a critical role in vaccine development. While our current vaccines have proven effective against many variants of SARS-CoV-2, the virus's ability to mutate means that we may need to adjust our vaccines in the future. Scientists are continually studying the virus's behavior and adapting our vaccines accordingly to ensure they remain effective. But it's not just about the science. Ongoing research also informs public health policies and guidelines. From mask mandates to social distancing measures, these strategies are based on the latest scientific findings to protect us and slow the virus's spread. Research is a collaborative global effort. Scientists around the world are working tirelessly, sharing their findings and building on each other's work. It's a testament to humanity's resilience and determination to overcome this challenge. The fight against COVID-19 is far from over, but with ongoing research and vaccination efforts, we can hope to gain the upper hand. Every piece of new knowledge brings us one step closer to that goal, reminding us that the power of science is our best weapon in this fight. Even as we stand in awe of the power of science and the collective efforts of researchers worldwide, we must remember that each one of us plays a critical role in this ongoing battle. By staying informed, following public health guidelines, and getting vaccinated, we can each do our part to slow the spread of the virus. This fight is not just for scientists and healthcare professionals, it's for all of us. And while we're on the topic of staying informed, why not become a part of our community? If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and join us on this information-packed journey. Your support encourages us to continue creating high-quality, informative content. helping us spread knowledge that can potentially save lives. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and share it with your friends and family. Remember, information is power, and together, we can make a difference. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in our next video.